And we're back. Ghost in the Shell, the aftermath. Was the criticism justified? Well, now we know because we just watched it. Let's find out. Go. And by go, I mean stay and watch this. You know them. Whatever. Stay. Hello there, everyone. My name is YUME RANTS, and as you know, this is the second part of Ghost in the Shell. Is the criticism justified? The before part, what we did is that we broke down all the criticism of the movie going into the box office, including the whitewashing criticism and all the negative reviews it had on Rotten Tomatoes. And now this is the aftermath. After having watched the movie, which I just did, was the criticism justified? Is the movie worth your money? Now, this is what we're gonna do. Since I took my time with the before part, I'm gonna do the same with the after part. I'm gonna try and be fair for the sake of the movie and everyone involved. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first give you all the positive reactions I had while watching the movie, because yes, I was one of those people. The theater was alone, don't worry, but I was one of those people that had my phone out and I was writing all the positive reactions I had while watching the movie so I could tell you guys. Then after that, I'm gonna tell you if the critics were right in all the negative reviews, and there were a lot, of the movie. Were they right with everything they were saying? And then finally, I'm gonna tell you if it was worth your money. So, let's do this. Positive reactions, stunning. The visual effects are insane. They're insane. The stunt scenes are on point, although they have used a little bit the slow-mo because it was like hit, slow-mo, lands. Hit, slow-mo, lands. Like, yeah, but they were still good. Cinema scenes roll credits found. It's actually found in the first 2 minutes or maybe 3 minutes of the film, where they go like, it's a shell where we were able to preserve your soul, your ghost. Roll credits, goosebumps. Not gonna lie, I got goosebumps because they recreated some key scenes from the 1995 anime film, and I can only assume they were specifically meant for the fanboys, and I'm not gonna call myself a fangirl because I literally just watched the movie the other day, but I got goosebumps, legit. Loved how they explore her origin story. I don't think it's something that they did in the 1995 film, and I really liked it. I think it made her more relatable, which I get is not the point because she's a cyborg, but personally, I liked it. I think it was subtle because some of the reviews I remember were criticizing that the movie was all shell and no ghost, that it had no soul, but I actually do think that there are moments where Scarlett Johansson does an incredible job of showing feelings and emotions throughout Major, where she's questioning who she has become. She has this very noticeable inner struggle with what's happened to her with her life, or I think it was well done. I think Scarlett Johansson did an amazing job. I think she did the very best that she could have done with her role. And finally, been waiting to be, can't. Constant exposition, yes. For the first 40 or 45 minutes, do not talk to the person next to you, do not get up, do not even look down to your popcorn, because they will be dishing out constant exposition that you need to know to properly understand these characters and the universe, which I actually did enjoy. I did find, this is an unpopular opinion and do not hate me, please, but the 1995 film, I found it a little bit slow, and in the case of this movie, not because of the action scenes, but the way that the information was dished out was much more palatable, and I did enjoy it. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. So was the criticism justified? Would an Asian actress in the lead role make the movie better? No, because in this case, the problem was the script. I think that when it comes to Ghost in the Shell, this particular IP is very difficult to turn into a live action film. You have to find the right balance between the philosophical aspect that's so essential to this property and the action scenes. You can't make it entirely philosophical because people will get bored and not everyone will like it. You can't make an entirely action scene because we already have Transformers. So you have to find the right balance, and in this case, Ghost in the Shell did the best they could. But it wasn't enough, and I don't think that the fanboys will be satisfied. I think, in my case, when I recognize the scenes from the anime, from the first episode of Standalone Complex, which I actually watched, and the 1995 film, I geeked out. But when I left the movies, I left empty. I didn't leave a lasting impression on me. It's not a film that I would tell anyone, go watch it, it's worth your money. It is visually impressive, and Scarlett Johansson did an incredible job, but the script was lacking. What was it lacking? What exactly do they need to do to fix it? I have no idea. Is the problem the IP? Is it that hard to turn into a movie? I don't know. I'm just telling you, it was lacking. You won't it won't leave you with any lasting impression. It will leave you empty. I gotta say, that stupid review was right. It'll leave you only a shell, no ghost. They were right. I was also reading the other day, there was this article that said if they would have cast a lesser known Asian actress, then they would have ultimately spent less money on the budget, because Scarlett Johansson being an A-lister requires higher payday. So if they would have cast an Asian actress, even if it's lesser known, the budget would have been less, the fans would have been satisfied, there would have been no criticism going into the box office, it would have performed better, and they would have had higher chances of having a sequel, because this was meant to be a franchise. And now, if we're led to believe by the articles that are coming in that are saying that Ghost in the Shell, seems like it's going to lose $60 million in the box office because it did not perform the way they were expecting worldwide, then it seems like we're not going to get that franchise. And it seems that maybe the casting of Scarlett Johansson did most definitely hurt it. It hurt it. I still believe that she was the right person for the role. In terms of experience and look, I think she did an incredible job in the movie. I loved her in it, but the script was the problem. And perhaps even with that same script, maybe if they would have had an Asian actress, maybe most people would have decided to give it a shot. It would have performed better in the box office, and we could have a sequel. And maybe the sequel would have had a better script. Maybe they would have fixed it eventually. Who knows? But yes, I think that's very interesting to consider as well. So to sum up, is it worth your money? Should you go watch it? I think in this case I'm a little bit biased because I was so excited to watch it, and I already watched the anime film, so I was like looking at the film, trying to notice the similarities. Oh my god, I just saw that scene yesterday. That is so cool. Oh my god, they recreated it perfectly. So in my case, I found it very interesting. I found it entertaining. I think it was completely worth my money, and I had fun. Will I watch it again? No. Would anyone that has not watched Ghost in the Shell, will they enjoy this movie? I don't think so. That's my personal opinion. I do recommend, however, if you have watched the film or you are familiar with Ghost in the Shell and you can overlook all the criticism going into it, it might be an enjoyable afternoon. It was an enjoyable day for me. We had funsies with my best friend and I. We had funsies watching the movie. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed so much doing this review for you guys. And if it does well, then I will do more. But yes, I think in part the criticism was justified. One more thing before I go, the bet. So Fred and I had a bet going on which movie was the most anticipated in 2017 between Logan and Ghost in the Shell. We will take into consideration the rating in Rotten Tomatoes, both from critics and audience, and the box office revenue worldwide. So taking into consideration the US and the box office international. I said Logan would do better. My friend said that Ghost in the Shell would do better. Now, we have no idea who won it yet because Ghost in the Shell has not left the box office yet. But I gotta say, it's not looking good. Last I checked, the rating from Ghost in the Shell from both the critics and the audience is not good. And if we're led to believe the reports that are coming in that supposedly Ghost in the Shell is expected to lose $60 million because it did not perform the way it was expected in the box office international, that is not looking good. It seems like I'm gonna win it. But I'll let you know. But yeah, that was it. This is the end of my very first review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun doing it. If you enjoyed it, or if you agree or disagree with me, let me know either way. I just want to hear from you guys. And if you like this and you would like to see another one, then let me know and I will make more. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And you know, screw it. If you want to go watch it, forget what I'm saying. Don't listen to me. Just go watch it. I'm telling you, I have fun. If you don't mind wasting a few bucks, no wasting, sorry, spending a few bucks on a movie, go with a friend, you'll watch it, you'll have fun. Just don't expect a masterpiece. That's my recommendation. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.